Have you ever wondered why a single malt whiskey is called a single malt whiskey? Well, a single malt is called a single malt because it is made or produced or distilled rather at a single distillery. It is not a mix of whiskies from different distilleries, but it is distilled at a single distillery. So Glenmorangie, for example, is only distilled at the Glenmorangie distillery. A Glenfiddich, for example, is only distilled at the Glenfiddich distillery. Now, a single malt is also made out of a single grain, which is malted barley. But that is not the reason why it is called a single malt. A single malt is called a single malt because it is distilled at a single distillery. Now, you may ask me, does a bottle of single malt come out of the same barrel? And does it also come from the same batch? Well, the answer to both is no. When you buy a brand, when you buy a bottle from any brand, you would want the taste to be consistent, the same, bottle after bottle after bottle, right? And that may not happen if a bottle is made out of a single barrel or a single batch, because every barrel is different, depending upon the age of the wood or how much whiskey has been brewed in it before. The nuances of the wood are different. Similarly, all batches are also different. Hence, every distillery has a master blender whose job is to take whiskies from different barrels and different batches and make one concoction which tastes the same bottle after bottle after bottle. That actually sounds like a really cool job. So what makes a single malt different from a normal whiskey? Well, first of all, a normal whiskey may not be made out of a single grain. They could also be rye, they could also be corn. Also, a normal whiskey is not made or distilled at a single distillery. It is actually a mix of whiskies from different distilleries, and that really essentially is the difference between any other whiskey and a single malt. A single malt is distilled at a single well-known distillery. This is Dipika Singh from She Means Business. Until next time, keep learning something new. Bye-bye.